when Meghan's aide made an obnoxious demand, the former restaurant employee's first reaction was to chuckle. Please don't forget the subscribe button and the like button. Thanks. Before Meghan and one of her staff members got engaged to Harry, the former maitre d' of a fancy restaurant recalled an unpleasant encounter with them. Prior to becoming the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle allegedly waited and washed as an assistant asked for a quiet space at a fancy restaurant. According to The Sun, the book claims that the assistant then mentioned Prince Harry, stating that Meghan needed a table since it was for someone who is dating a prince. Michael Azolina, a former maitre d' who worked there for 2.5 years, recalls saying, "I still don't have a private table for you." With her handler, who allegedly became combative with workers, Meghan, who was then best known for her playing work in the television series Suits, arrived 20 minutes early for her appointment. "Do you know that my visitor is engaged at Prince Harry and soon to become a duchess? Do you have a quiet place where we can wait?" Assistant allegedly stated. In his upcoming memoir, Mr. Azolina says, "My initial response was to chuckle." According to the attention the escort was receiving from the patrons at the bar, neither could anyone else or I care less about Prince Harry's date. He says Meghan didn't say a word and seemed aloof. The most influential people in the world visit us, he claims to have told the handler. "No one truly cares about you." He alleges that other famous people such as supermodel Naomi Campbell, an editor of Vogue Anna Wintour, frequently turned up without notice and frequently sent food back. Whoopi Goldberg, a U.S. actress and comedian, criticized Meghan earlier this week for recent remarks she made about her time working on the game show Deal or No Deal, saying the Duchess made other women feel horrible. In the most recent episode of her podcast, Meghan reminisced on her experience working on the program and claimed that she was treated more like a lovely object than a human being. Goldberg, who co-hosts The View, expressed her strong opinion at a later program. "Okay, I just want to mention that you had a suitcase on the show and they asked you if this was the deal you wanted or not," she said. "I'm not sure if the individuals seated there are thinking about you in that way. I want the money, they're thinking." Vanna White, who has been hosting Wheel of Fortune for 40 years, was also mentioned by Goldberg. According to Goldberg, the objectification may be coming from you and how you felt about how these women were portrayed. "You need to alter that because we are actors," I repeat. "As a performer, you take the job, sometimes with a large nose and sometimes in a bozo outfit. And things are just the way they are." Deepika Padukone claims that late-night discussions with Ranveer Singh fill her up, while Meghan Markle recalls how Prince Harry brought her out of her dire mood. On her podcast, Archetypes, Meghan Markle talked with actor Deepika Padukone about her experience with mental illness. Actress Deepika Padukone was a guest on Meghan, Duchess of Sussex's podcast Archetypes recently, when the two ladies talked about their experiences with mental illness. As Deepika described how she sought assistance, Meghan recalled how she made her first contact with a mental health expert and how Prince Harry had been the driving force behind her decision. Meghan explained that Harry had located the expert through a referral and that when Meghan called the professional, she had not anticipated it. "I suppose at my worst moment, being finally connected to someone who my husband had gotten a referral for me to contact." Meghan reflected on this time in her life as her lowest point. "I gave her a call. She was unaware that I had even called her. Additionally, she was doing the grocery store checkout. If you're still watching, thanks and God bless you."